In this interview, I speak with the Blockless team at Consensus 2022.
Called Astra podcast. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So this is Michael and Liam. Yeah.
You're from Blockless. Can you explain what Blockless is?
Yeah, sure. So at Blockless, what we're trying to do is a modular execution layer for Web3. So we're serving the off-chain applications, and by off-chain we mean anything such as oracles, crushing bridges, layer 2s, indexers, social file applications, right? Those applications, they interact with various blockchains, but then they'll need a decentralized node cluster in order for them to function, right? And bootstrapping a decentralized node network is very hard, right? So this is where we come in, right? If you're a project, you just deploy your business logic via us, and we will automatically match you with the nodes that you need. So you will be decentralized and functional on day one.
Great. So how long have you been involved in Web3?
Oh well, that's it's a long time. So since 2017, I joined the crypto space during the ICO craze. But later on, been working at the Binance team for a few years. Then in last year, I left the company to co-found this project with Lian and the other co-founder, Putin.
Great. So it's, obviously you decided to make crypto and Web3 your career. So you're positive for the future, correct? Like, where do you see it going, and how do you see that working with Blockless?
Yeah. So it's basically. The reason why I think Web3 works is really about this creating this open ecosystem, right? Say if a piece of information, if that needs to be valuable, it needs to be open, right? It needs to be accessed by various parties, right? If there's a book in the library, right, only can be accessed by a few people, then there's not much value to it, no matter what the information is, right? But if you consider that book is on Wikipedia, right, it can be accessed by everyone. So the value it will be able to create is vastly different, right? So to me, this is where this is why I'm so interested in Web3 in general, because all of those layer 1 blockchains to create this open ecosystem where a single piece of information is stored on various nodes, and then nodes can utilize those information to create value, right? So this is very different from the legacy ecosystem. And in terms of Blockless, right now we're all saying, okay, Web3 is about decentralization, right? Making use of this information to create more value. But the thing is, not everything can be done on chain, right? So, and decentralization doesn't mean it has to be on chain, right? So there are many other ways to achieve decentralization. But right now, we vaguely categorize them as off-chain, but it's an umbrella term. So what we're trying to do here at Blockless is really to enable individual dApps to create their singularly optimized execution environments. So we really promote this off-chain functionality ecosystem in Web3.
Great.
Yeah.
And so, your team came to Austin. Like, what's your goal of the convention?
Right.
Like, are you trying to partner with other projects, or get the word out?
Exactly. So mainly about two things. First is, we're still a startup, so we're actively hiring for people, developers, BD, product people, but also we're looking for potential partners, right? People for different projects that's in this conference, right? We chatted with quite a few, and let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Great. So how can people find you, and how can they get involved? Is there socials that you like to promote?
Yeah, of course. So just on Twitter, search the Blockless, THE Blockless, and you will be able to find us.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's all the time I have. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much.
Nice
Thank you.
Meeting you guys again.
Pleasure meeting you.